My name is Alex. Thank you for joining me in a 15 to 20 minute post-workout yoga session. All you need is a yoga mat and a bolster if you usually use bolsters in your practice. So feel free to take a nice comfortable seat any way you'd like. You can do easy pose, you can sit with your knees on the ground, whatever is comfortable for you tonight. So just start to notice your breath coming into your space, turning your awareness from your outside world to your inside world. Grounding down through your sits bones, just reaching your chest up towards the sky, following the crown of your head. Noticing your breath, noticing if it's easy tonight, if it's a little more difficult. Now softening your gaze, looking down in front of you or closing your eyes. Take a couple big deep breaths. Expanding, bringing the air down through the trachea, down into your lower abdominal area. Expanding the belly. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Dropping your shoulders. And just making an intention to loosen up your body wherever you can. Now, keeping a nice soft gaze, return your breath a little bit back to normal, keeping it slower than it normally is, but you don't have to go quite as deep. Just do a little body scan, checking in with yourself. Starting at the crown of your head, notice without judgment how your body feels tonight. Notice if anything's tight or loose. Not assigning any positive or negative attributes, just calling it what it is. Scanning down the arms, down the spine and the front body, all the way down to your feet. Loosening the belly and breathing into it. Notice if you're using any more muscles than the ones that are holding you upright right now. Just make a conscious effort to soften those parts. Relaxing the eyes and the face muscles, ones that we tend to keep tight without thinking about it. Now lifting the arms up, take a nice big deep breath, inhaling, keeping the shoulders dropped, reaching up to the sky, engaging the shoulder blades, engaging the core, and reaching the crown of your head up towards the sky. Exhale, drop the arms back down, reach the shoulders up. And exhale, relax them back down, letting out a big sigh. And now inhale the arms back up. And exhale towards one side. Placing that hand on the opposite knee to give you a little more leverage gently into your twist. Inhale, reaching the crown of your head up and gazing over the shoulder that you're twisting on. Remembering to breathe deep. And then exhale, coming back to center, reaching the arms up once again. And exhale, turn to the opposite side, again, using that hand, if it's accessible, as a little bit of leverage to get you a little farther into your twist. Take a nice big deep breath on this side. Rooting down with your sits bones and reaching up with the crown of your head on the inhale. And on the exhale, sink a little bit deeper into your twist. And again, coming back to center, lifting up the arms and twisting to the other side once more. Taking a nice quick deep breath. Coming back to center, arms float up. And they float down to the other side. Now coming onto all fours into your tabletop position. Making sure that your wrists are stacked under your elbows are under your shoulders, and likewise with your knees and your hips. And take a peek between your legs, and if you can see your toes, just move them out a little bit so you're in nice alignment. Take a nice big deep breath here, and just notice what your body is feeling. See if you can feel the remnants of your workout, any soreness, and just breathe into it. Breath has an amazing power to expand and stretch parts of our bodies. It's an incredibly healing thing. And on your next inhale, reach the chest forward, tip the hips up towards the sky. Fill those lungs, expand the belly, and feel that core stretch. And then exhale, turn the hips down, reach your shoulder blades up to the sky, drop your head and squeeze out that air. Relaxing the neck, feeling tension disappear in the back of the neck, drop the head. And inhale again for cow. Exhale for cat. And give yourself permission here to do what your body needs. So if you need to do some hip circles, feel free. If you need to swivel from side to side, please do so. Make this practice your own. Now bring your hands about a hand's distance in front of where they are now, and tuck the toes under, and bring the hips up for downward facing dog. We'll see if Loki will join us. And again, just take a moment to see how your body feels here. Things might be tighter than normal, looser than normal, depending on how your workout went or what you worked. This might feel different than it did yesterday. So just pedal out your feet. Bring both knees back together before you bend the other one. Maybe taking a full deep breath when you pedal out one foot. Bringing them back together. Exhale. And then take another full deep breath. And then raising that right heel. Take a full deep breath again. And then bring that knee up to the front. And walk that foot up to meet your hands for a solid low lunge. Again, taking a nice full deep breath here. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, and then straighten the front leg. Pointing those toes up to the sky. Getting a nice calf stretch here. Just sink into it. And then exhale, come forward, place that foot down, and just sink into that low lunge. Bringing those hips forward. Being sure to not go past your edge. Just let your breath guide you and relax you into the stretch. And then come back, straightening out that front leg and bring that leg over to the side. So you're kind of at a little smaller than a 90-degree angle with your legs. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your right hand down to that straight right leg and reach up with the left. Inhale up again, and then place that left hand down on the ground and reach over with your right. Breathing into that side body. And then come back up to center. And bring both knees back together. And come on down into a child's pose. Inhale, come back up into a tabletop and take that right knee and do a couple hip circles. Just draw a circle with that right knee. And the other way. And then switch to the other side, taking that left knee, drawing circles with it. The other way. Placing that knee down about hip distance apart. Bring those hands forward about a hand's distance. Tuck the toes under and come back on up into down dog. Taking a couple nice deep breaths here. Pedaling out your dog if it feels good. And then inhale, floating the left leg up. Take a nice deep breath. And on your next exhale, bring that left foot up to meet the hands. However works for you. It does not have to be graceful. And then drop the back knee, untuck the toes, and straighten out that front leg. Again, pointing the toes up, stretching out that calf. Take a nice deep breath. Apologize for those slurping noises. Loki helped himself to a snack from the trash. And then exhale, bend that front leg, straightening out the back leg into a nice low lunge. Opening the hips. And then straightening out that front leg again, pointing the toes. Nice big deep breath in on your exhale. Bring the front leg out next to you, straight. And then inhale the arms up. Turn towards the side so you can see me better. Inhale the arms up. Take a nice big deep breath. And then exhale, floating the left arm to the left leg, reaching up with the right hand. Breathing into that right side body. If you want, you can slide that left hand a little farther down your left leg. Whatever is in your practice today. And inhale, reach both arms up. And exhale, bring the right arm down to the ground. And breathe into that left side body. And if you want to take that left hand out in front of you, reaching it, feel free for a little extra stretch. Sometimes if you listen close enough, you can actually hear the lactic acid squeezing out of your muscles. It's pretty crazy. And then inhale, come on back up. Bring the knees together and take another child's pose. Down onto your mat. And inhale, coming back up. Put your knees about a hip distance apart. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Roll the shoulders back and down. And then using your core to keep you up, hover your head over the mat for Yoga Mudra. Inhale, coming back up to center, reach the arms up, and then bring them down, and go for your heels, using your core, being sure not to pinch anything in your low back. Keep your core engaged and just reach for those heels, and if you can't reach them today, that's fine. Take a couple deep breaths here. Even a slight back bend will help to relieve some tension. Opening up the heart. And then come back up and make your way onto your back. Bring your feet flat on the floor for bridge pose. Reach for your heels. Just take a couple deep breaths here before we go into bridge. And on your next exhale, planting down with your feet and your shoulder blades and your arms. Reach the hips up towards the sky. Come on down, hugging your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side, giving your back a little massage. And when you're ready, you can send your legs out in front of you. Put your arms wherever they're comfortable. Sometimes I put mine on my belly. You can have them out wide. You can put your palms up to receive or your palms down to ground, depending on what you need today. Just take a couple deep breaths. Let your gaze soften. Let your mind soften. And just feel your body weight on the floor, wherever it is. Let any noises just come and go. Feel your roots grow down into the ground as you relax. Let any tension go. Imagine it just melting right off of you. Oh my gosh. Now start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Waking the body back up. And slowly in your own time, just roll over onto one side. And when you're ready, come back up to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel a little bit better and a little more relaxed. And I'll see you again soon. Namaste.